Aloha world. Aloha world. Overexcited kay ko ba? Aloha world. Good morning world. How are you? I hope this video of course finds you in good health and that you are happy and healthy. It's hump day, is it? Yes. It's hump day and mamugas na sad ang pobre. Kuyog the world. So we can see the sun. Kumusta na mo world? Ako buhi pa ay kasayo. Buhi pa taon kaluoy ni Lord. Bitaw ay. Hapit na ang June. Naalang gihapon ko diri. It's bright. Time's up. I want to make sure everything is good because hubby used my car last night. Actually we did and he drove. We went to a massage place and got a massage. I didn't even eat. I took a shower after and went to sleep. Sige ko hunahon na gabi iba kay dugay ko nakato. I kept thinking, you know, if you have kids and they're still little, nag-lecture na pud si Lola. If you have kids and they're still little, please don't spoil them. Magaras gamay. Oh my God, dali. Maratol dayon si Mami. Onya. Dali. Dayon. Maugit na matimanan sa mga bata. Ikadako nila nga. Mom loves me, which is good. Mom thinks I'm gonna die if I have a scratch. Not good. Mom will always be there for me. It's good and not so good at the same time because they become very dependent and they will not survive in this crazy world when they grow up. So, tambag na ko ninyong world. Ayaw palabii o dili pagpangga. Sabi ni saya, I don't know what the term is, but please don't spoil them, you know, growing up. Show them how to survive. Kani sa una, masamad mo syagit kay sakit. Syagit ron tiwasan ti ka. So we learn to survive. You know, we learn to fix it on our We've learned to fix it on our own. We've learned to heal our own. We've learned to find ways to make it. When Mama and Papa are not there, we learned how to take care of ourselves at a very, very young age. Dili kay, oh my God, napandol ko, nagdugo, ama. Na ba? No, napandol, nagdugo, oh my God. Mangita og trapo or clean kerchief and rub it or put band-aid, you know, clean first. We've learned at a very, very early age. Hey, bita world, nagyaw-yaw ko sa'yo. Di man good. Sige manggugug na nga no ang akong bana. Puwerte ka spoiled yun sayang lola. Grabe ka kag grams. Ako na permi magsigig am-am. Bitaw and share lang ko world kay. Actually, I've taught kindergarten and pre-K here in United States, in particularly Gardena, California. The school was owned by a Korean person, Mr. Kai, and 80% of the students, of course, were Korean American, and there were few American, you know, 100% American. And I could not believe my eyes how spoiled they are. I quit my job because I'm just like, no, in my country, you cry, we put you in the corner. You can't even put them in the corner. You can't yell at them. You can't discipline them. You can't, they're just free to do whatever they want. So I quit. I told the director, Mr. Kai, it's not good because they grew up to be very dependent and not knowing how to stand up for themselves. This is not how you and I were brought up, I told the owner. He's like, yes, but it's California laws or United States laws that you're not supposed to raise your voice to the student. I'm like, I don't even know how to raise my voice. I just stare at them with big eyes because of frustration, and that's the most I can do. And they're like, well, he's crying. Well, he's scared. Good. Ay, 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 ay. Dita world. Ingat ana gud na world. Teaching your kids different ways to stand on their own at a very young age makes them very good leaders in the end. When they grow up, kung wala na ta, they will know how to survive and find ways to live and, deal with things instead of crying or getting depressed or, they get anxieties. Instead of moping about it, when you teach them how to stand up on their own and survive at a very young age, they will find ways to solve a problem instead of, going into drinking, going with their barcadas, or doing some stupid things. Teach them early. You fall, you get up. You're sick, go buy something to heal yourself. Go look for medicine. Boil water. You're hungry, cook. Don't do everything for them because aunts and parents, grandmothers, we're not always going to be here. And we want to make sure that when we leave this world, they are going to be okay. And that they're going to do the same thing for their kids. And you don't want anyone bully them around, growing up. You want them to be growing up as good, responsible human being and not likely to be possessed by drugs and all these medications that don't do us any good. They become dependent on a lot of meds, and meds are not there to solve the problem. They're there to make doctors and medical industry make money, because instead of actually showing you how to treat yourself, they keep you coming back. They keep you coming back, and you will never be better. That's how they make money. So anyway, you want to teach the kids to resort to things like healthy, beneficial stuff. Learn to stand on your own, learn to be strong, learn to speak up, learn to respect, learn discipline, learn different herbs, what does and what it can do for you, where to find them, and how to work with them to properly take care of yourself. Hala, sa iyuhan ako nagyaw-yaw. Sorry world, nakakapi ko. I woke up at 4, so I made coffee. Anyhow, nagkatawa jud ko ang ako arang gimbana akong libakon. Ay bong magyud ko ani niya, ay nga dako kaayong tao niya, mura man ko baby, my baby, Sus world, nagpa-massage me, diba? We came home. Venus peed on the floor, kay she got mad. So he cleaned it. He took a shower because like, pee. Saan naman taong ka? Uy, ihira, hugasin na lang good na imong kamot sa buni. Akong ingnan. Like, it's just pee. I need to take a shower, it's pee. Saan naman taong ka? Ay, good thing you don't have kids. Ako sa una, manglabas sa lampin sa akong mga manghod na ita eh. Why diaper sa una world? kinamuton, brushan ang tae, maglutaw-lutaw. Kinsay ka relate ha, katong dagkog pamilya, nga na dyan. Lampin, among labhan, why diaper? Anyhow, nagkuan ko, nagbasa ko og libro, trying to go to sleep. Ni siya get og kalit, oh! And then iyang gisinggit ang F-U-C-K, you know? Ah, God damn it! Ano ba? Namina lang ko. Ni siya get pag yun namuha na siya pag-ayo ni ngadto ko sa gawas ko. What's the matter? Yang gialsa pikas niyang tiilin siya. Tay! Nalibang si Venus. Iyang nayatakan. Nayatakan niya. O niya, naglakaw-lakaw siya. It's all over the living room. Ako lang siya gitanaw kanang naluoy ko nga murang naglagot nga kanang sana man ta. So I told him, honey, stop screaming your way. You know, the neighbors, they might be wondering what I'm doing to you. He's like, Venus, come here. Akong gisod si Venus sa akong kwarto. O niya, lagot kayo siya. Sige kit siya. O giyaw-yaw. Ingon ko, honey, you're like saying that and cursing and saying bad words about her. You know, it's gonna make her feel resentful. And just like, you always defend the dogs, you don't defend me. Nothing is wrong with you. Just go throw away your shoes, we'll buy another one, or wash your shoes, whatever, and that's it. I'll clean it. It's fine. It's like, it smells. Oh my God. Maana world. Gispoiled. Kung kinsa nagpadako niya, gispoiled. Sorry, Grams. It's like, okay, poop. Just clean the poop. That's it. Just clean the poop. There's nothing else to do. Wala, nagyaw-yaw ko. Anyway, naang tag-iya. Musod kog sa iyo, kay doon ako'y daghang interviewhan karon. Ha, world? Love you guys, and I will see you for our hot cake challenge. Good luck, everybody. And I will talk to you later. Akong tiwasan, akong istorya, i-lunch. Okay? Bye, world! Hello, world! Sorry, good ka yung ganihang nga nagyaw-yaw ko, ha? Ganihang buntag sa'yo. Bitaw eh. Obserbaran lang yun ako ba nga kaning mga puti diri, mga Amerikano diri. Haskang ka-spoiled yun. And it links back to how they were brought up. It's not everyone, but most of them. Gamay nga. Kuan, hugaw, magyaw-yaw. Gamay nga kanang naay mga ants inside the house nga mo kalit og kanang katarantar kay daghan kanong hulmigas nag kuan ba, moving, crawling, and it's like, look, it's ants. It's not gonna kill you. Pero ingon ana gyud, daghan gyud diri nga ingon ana, and a lot of people, like I said earlier in the morning, if parents don't train their kids early on how to take care of themselves, how to stand up on their own, stand up for themselves for that matter, and you know, think of ways to find solution to each problem. If you don't train your kids early on how to deal with these things, simple things, you know, when they're young, they will never learn how to grow up. They will never learn how to fend for themselves. They will never learn how to be independent, and they will always look at you as someone they can lean on, or they will always look at their spouse as someone to protect them, and someone who will stand up for them, and someone who will take care of them, because they never learned how to do that early on in their stage of life. So if you're a parent, please prepare your kids, because this world is not easy. We're not always gonna be here, and they need to understand that not everything in this world is free. Not We're not gonna be here all the time. We will be gone, midlife sa ilaha, if we're lucky. And it's just the way it is. At least sa Philippines, no, we teach our kids that way. But right now, because of all these modern technologies, and it's really busy now, that both parents must work to survive, nga we just give them whatever they want, rather than the way it was, that there is nothing free and they have to work for something if they want it. If you're a parent, don't just give them, okay, here, shut up, here you go. Don't do that, even if you have money, because you're not helping them. Teach them hard work, teach them discipline, teach them respect, teach them kindness, so they are out there helping their fellow friends, their classmates, everyone, and they'll grow up to be good, responsible people. Don't spoil them. Don't. I see it here, and a lot of kids, when they don't get their way, they mope, they lock the rooms, they won't talk to anybody, they get panic attacks, they get anxiety, and then they get depressed. For what? Because you didn't get what you want? Do something so you get it. Unya, iadto dayon sa doctor ang parents here. They take them to the doctor's psychologist, and then psychologist refers them to psychiatrist because something is wrong or they're depressed, and after a few weeks they're hooked onto these medicines, these drugs, and it's not good for your body. The body heals itself. Ay, nagyaw-yaw gyud si Lola Isyat. Sorry world. Pero ingon ana bitaw na world, if you're wanting to become a parent someday, please listen to this, because you really need to show your kids how to live, preparing them for later on in life. School will not always be there. Some of them won't be able to afford to go to school, and school is just a secondary parenthood community. It's not like, they're actual parents and you're relying everything on the teachers. It's not the teacher's responsibility to teach your kids everything. It's not. So don't blame the teachers. No, I'm kidding. Kuba, nagyaw-yaw sa'yo. Bitaw eh. Ang anak bitaw na ang lifestyle diri ba? Mao nga, I never really wanted to have kids. I never played with dolls because I know a lot of parents who should not be parents, and there's a lot of kids out there that are so lost in this world, and just a lot of kids need help right now. Parents are so busy that they keep having kids, but they don't have time for even the single kid. They don't have time to play with them. They don't have time to teach them. They don't have time to communicate with them, heart to heart, because they're too busy, and they don't have time to discipline them and ask them what they're doing, how's school. Not all parents have that time anymore, and it's so sad. It's so sad. I see it every day. Ay. Ito ay maura gid na world. Being nun nga perfect ko. It's just I've seen a lot of these things here, especially in the United States. Almost all kids, they're just... I passed by a high school down the street, on my way to work. Everyone is being dropped off by these cars, dropped off by their parents, pick them up. Hoy! Teach them how to ride a bike. Teach them how to walk. Because you know what? That's part of life. It's part of growing up. Your bones need it for you to grow and build muscles for strength. You know, if you like pick them up, feed them, or drop them off, you know, it's like they're not doing anything for them. They're not doing any exercise. They're not learning anything if you fork them everything and give them everything. Drop them off, pick them up. Teach them something. Wa na ka exercise, wa na ka naglakaw-lakaw. You don't climb trees like we used to. There's no more climbing trees. It's so much fun. And it's good for your body. You stretch your body, you know, so you can be flexible all your life. Bitaw nagyaw-yaw ko world maara na. Naghan manggod kog makit-an diri nga kanang sus. Uy, unsa man gud na sila? Kids talking back to the parents. Ay, ay, ay. May gani, wa ko'y anak. Murang mawagtangan siya siguro kung patience. Di, ay, I'm nice sometimes. Meta world. Congratulations, Need Twirly Baby Gale. You won yesterday. Comment number 1. I don't know if you noticed, but you did. And good luck everyone who is participating in our hot cake challenge. Your submission is due on submission due Sunday morning. Sunday morning is the cutoff. Sunday your time. So you'll have to do it Saturday or early Sunday morning. And there is a cutoff. There's about a dozen of you. So good luck everyone. I will see you then. Aloha. Psst. Don't spoil your kids. Ay, ay, ay. Bye-bye.